Um, Derek Chauvin sentenced to 22.
22 and a half? Mm-hmm. How you feel about it? I'm gonna ask you first before me.
Not enough, but
what would have been enough for you?
life.
Life for life?
Yeah, life. Death sentence. I mean, it is what it is, because, you know what I'm saying?
I got mixed emotions about it. I've never seen a cop be put in prison
for this amount of time and shit like this, to really get
the amount of time
punished for.
I've never seen a cop get punished for this shit.
For their actions,
for taking the life of another human being.
That's why I said it so nonchalantly. Like, it's good, but
especially the way that it happened and how it's
like
been
50
happening.
Something.
I seen them shoot the shit out of Sean Bell, Abner Louima, and you know what I'm saying? Nobody went to jail. Mm-hmm. The man that stuck a plunger up, Amadou Diallo, excuse me. And the man that stuck a plunger up Abner Louima's rectum has a city job as a plumber. That's not a joke.
It's ironic, huh? The irony in that.
I could Google that right now and it'll show you. You know what I'm saying? So to see one of them be punished and get, 22 and a half years, is like, okay. Is that justice? I don't know. I don't, like you said, it could take life, you get life. But I don't know. Is it justice? What is justice? If one of us kills somebody and we get life, is that justice for the family?
If one of us sell a dime of crack.
No, but you understand what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
If I kill somebody and I get life, right? Does that bring the family justice, knowing that I got life and they loved one and never be back and walk through the doors?
Oh, of course not. That's just,
right,
that's
so
perspective.
I never the justice shit. There's no justice in taking someone's life. Even if you take their life, you don't get your loved one back.
But
it's not justice.
So then what's justice then?
I don't know, bro. That's why I struggle with that. Is it a win? Is it a win?
I mean,
yes.
I kind of felt.
Yes.
I felt okay with the murder of my cousin getting locked up, and he's still in there. You know what I'm saying? So
the whole family.
I wouldn't think so.
Come on, bro. You still feel that loss, right?
Of course, I hear his laugh every day in my head. You know what I'm saying?
That man is living.
You know what I mean?
Whether he's locked up or not, that man is living.
But then because I went on the block after that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, son. What? But then is it justice if I take his life, but then I'm in jail?
I don't know.
For taking his years? Now I'm taking his years.
For me, this is just how I look at it. I don't think there could be justice if you take my loved one's life, bro. There could be revenge.
Yeah, but then it's what's going on.
Consoling
but then we're going into
closure.
But then we're going into a deeper conversation now. Is what's going on in this gang culture, bro? It's a never-ending thing. Then
that's part of this. This is the same thing, bro.
It
brings closure.
We're doing the Hatfields and McCoy right? Now.
You see what I'm saying? But it brings closure.
Does it? Because now you getting more death.
No, I'm talking about, like you saying, the dude got life. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It brings closure. You know that person isn't just roaming the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So closure, I don't know if it brings justice. So I don't know if just me. I don't know, but I can't, I'll never try to make people or change people's mind or shit. It's just me and I like to speak it. And it might,
But that's why America is what America is, because everybody should have their voice to speak. You know what I'm saying? And that's why this conversation comes about, because this justice system.
No justice, no peace.
Now you got two words I don't know how they mix, justice and system. A system is something that's set. You know what I mean? Something that
if the cops beat my ass wrongfully, I don't die. You know what I'm saying? They break my nose and shit like that. Yeah. Touch your jaw or whatever. I could get justice for that.
By
I think
harming one of them?
No.
How?
By being compensated, by one of them losing their job, going to jail for what they did to me.
Mm-hmm. But most of the time, that they just get a slap on the wrist, and that's what makes us go beyond a certain point. 99% of the time, they just get.
They get a slap on the wrist for murder, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So
what's going on with Shorty that killed the kid in Minnesota? We got to look into that, right? Because all she did was lose her job and get charged, but she home, isn't she? She put up bail. Last thing I remember, so, yeah. Right? Mm-hmm. So they get treated like that. So for this man to get 22 and a half years for what he did, it's a win.
Yeah.
But to what extent? Now that it's happened, it's like, okay, cool. You know? He'll be home in 14 years.
Yeah.
George Floyd's daughter will be a teenager. Still fatherless.
Yeah. That's crazy.
He'll be home regardless if he does the 22 and a half and God willing she stays alive. He'll be home before she's 30. Not coming home to that same community, right?
But then what do you say in a situation if she's of that age and she forgives him for that? She want to move on with her life, you know what I'm saying?
She could forgive him before then. I'm just saying what the fact remains.
Yeah, is that
morally. Morally.
Yeah, people should not be gone before their time by another person.
And then unsensible shit. Now, if you're trying to harm my family, breaking my home, do some shit like that and not kill your dumbass, then that's on you and your actions.
Yeah.
But for you to be doing that shit, come on, bro. That man should still be breathing.
First thing I see in your fucking car
you know me, bro. I've never joined no gang. This the closest shit, and this ain't no gang. This is us. Mm-hmm. We make this shit what it is, and we made it what it is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never joined nothing because I don't believe in senseless violence. It's a lot of money out here to be made. I'd rather put time into that. I don't believe in senseless shit. What's the purpose? What happened? Niggas is always gonna violate because that's the environment we live in. So if that's what we gotta address, that's what we gotta address. Mm-hmm. Appropriately. But I don't like senseless shit. You're not just gonna tell me that, niggas the ops over here because they so-and-so and we gonna rock. Who?
Yeah.
Who? You can't get me to move like that. It's senseless. So on both sides, lives shouldn't be lost like that, bro.
Yeah.
So justice, I don't know when, yeah, but to what? Like I said, to what extent? So fuck Derek Chauvin.
Yeah, so that happened. Let's see. Let's try to wrap this up.
Fucking